Good morning. How y'all doing? This is video number 2 of from Sha-Nya to Shaun, Transgender Transformation. Today is just a regular day for me. I feel good. I am 3 shots in. I have one coming up in about 3 days. I normally take it Thursday around like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, depending, around here. No later than 2 every Thursday. So, I would like to know what exactly it is that you guys would like me, to speak on in my videos. Would you like to know the facts? Would you like to know when, this even started for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit me with the questions. This is, you guys have the open floor. But until then, updates. Still eating. I'm eating a lot more, but I'm losing weight. I recently was incarcerated earlier this year, and I came home in April, and I was pretty big. Not well, for my height, in my opinion, I should say, because some people didn't agree with me, but I'm 5'6". It's only so big a man my height should be getting. So I came home. I want to say I was a decent 180, and then I want to say I gained an extra maybe anywhere between 5 to 8 pounds, roughly. After that, eating good, came home and just didn't know how to act eating human food again. So, but as I became active and, I got back into my routine of things that I would normally do, I slowly started to lose the weight, and I noticed it in my uniform. Excuse me, I just smoked. My work uniform is large, right? I came home a large and extra large, depending on, But I noticed that I want to say in the month of August, I was slimming down. I went from a large into a medium, and now I can, I flip-flop between a small, and a medium. Again, depending on the shirt, hoodie, it just depends. But anyway, the point of it is I'm working on a routine to gain muscle and to maintain my weight, because ever since I was a teenager, I would gain and lose drastically. Like it would just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And being that I'm a smoker, when I've had to stop smoking, excuse me, I've been in situations where I would gain weight because I'd stop smoking and start eating more, not realizing it. So it would get to a point where I noticed I'm getting kind of chunky, you know what I'm saying? And I'd start smoking again and slowly start, losing it. Everybody says, smoking makes you lose weight or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people don't understand that because it, certain, certain strands of weed increases appetite. So it really doesn't make sense to most people how you can eat more but lose weight all at the same time. Is yeah. Now that I'm back and flowing on, the whole outside routine, I feel like I'm drastically losing again. And I wanna maintain a good I wanna say 165 to 180 max. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to be majority muscle. I'm not interested in being no skinny, lean machine. You know what I'm saying? I like having a little bit of meat on my bones. I'm not meant to be fat and I'm not meant to be skinny. In my opinion, I feel like, I'm too short to be fat and my head is too big to be skinny. So you gotta be right in the middle with it. So, actually not too much, bigger than this. I'm just trying to tone it for real. As you can see, that this is what your boy looks like after after roller coaster of just the ups and downs, me getting locked up in January and going in at 131 and leaving at 180, you know what I'm saying? I must say peanut butter is my best friend. I love peanut butter. But eating a lot of peanut butter, you have to exercise because it can turn into fat. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. And being that I got locked up in a crazy time in, the history of our planet. I can't even say U.S. history. Coronavirus then took over the world. Like it's crazy. I didn't. Wow. I have never been an inmate in a time of such drastic measures. I must admit it wasn't a crazy experience. Not out of hand, but I'll never forget it. So when things really started getting hectic out here in the outside world, they locked down every prison in every city, in every state, everywhere that you can think of, literally. So, I wasn't for I want to say the first couple of weeks, lockdown was intense for everybody. We literally were, only limited to ourselves. Like we couldn't, the only time that we stepped out of ourselves in the beginning of the lockdown was when we had to eat. We couldn't make any phone calls. You know what I'm saying? We to be honest, we weren't allowed to shower for the first couple days. So anybody that know me, you know me. Bubbles, baby, in there swimming, getting right. Because listen, regardless of my surroundings, I am going to maintain my hygiene. I can't. I can't. Me personally, I can't. So I don't care if I'm not doing. Mind you, I'm locked up. I'm not doing anything. The most I'm doing is eating and exercising. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's only oh so but dirty that you're getting. But me naturally being me, I can't. So like I said, the first couple days of the lockdown might have been torture for other people in the pod, but I made it work. Listen, who Who not? Listen, see, if any of the COs that had to monitor me are watching this, I apologize if you've seen anything that you didn't want to see. Because listen, my parents raised me better than that. I don't play that. I personally, at that point, it don't got nothing to do with my parents. I don't play them games. Okay, so I had to get right. But eventually, throughout the lockdown, things got easier, and we they split up the pod, into like, I want to say, groups of like 8 at a time, to keep things under control so that nobody got sick or anything like that. Thank God it didn't enter into the jail, but you know what I'm saying? They still had to do what they had to do. So my family on the outside only heard from me like every 3 days. It was a lot. And every time I did have a chance to exit out of my cell, I only had half an hour to do over so much. So, I was locked up in a crazy time. So eventually I lost access to exercise equipment, going outside to take walks, like the usual. I literally had to make my own routine. If my old cellmate is watching, how you doing? I think I added you on Facebook. I'm not sure if you knew it was me, but it's me. Hi. Yeah, like, I even had her in there working out with me, because as people, you got to keep your mental state of mind at a certain level, at a certain percentage before you start losing it. And I'm already an overthinker. I'm a Virgo. I can't help it. I overthink. It could be good or bad. I just naturally overthink. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I had to keep myself busy, keep myself occupied. So my exercise was limited from the beginning of when I had got locked up to the ending of, the bid. So, yeah, this is the outcome of being home since April 23rd, being back to work, being back on my grind, doing a lot more than I was doing before I even got locked up. So, I'm just interested in toning now and maintaining a weight that I'm in love with. So, of course, the tea is gonna play its part, but I also have to do my part in staying fit and staying lean, I'm in the process of changing eating habits. I actually have slowed down on how much I smoke. It's like, honestly, I feel like it's just like being average human being, but it just has its perks, it has its pros, it has its cons. But I felt the need to speak on weight and the look that I'm after, because I was about to get in the shower. So again, if y'all have any questions, I have a question as a new, you know what I'm saying, a new trans male. How do I get the hair growth to increase? Being that, I'm on my shot. I use this after every haircut. I come home. Every time I get my hair cut, I come home. I use this on my face first. And then I put this along the hairline, mustache line, and up under the chin. mind you, anybody that knows me, I really didn't have much of nothing. Really don't have too much of nothing now, but literally didn't have nothing before. And it was only on the left side. The left side is actually getting longer now, and it's spreading to the right side of my face. The light in here is trash. I gotta buy a new light bulb, don't judge me. But yeah, like it's, and I sleep on this side a lot more of my face. So the hair over here is like little to none. And as you can see, this side is just doing its own little thing. I do have shrinkage, which I hate. I hated that when I had dreads. I hated the shrinkage. And when I had, like, you know, hair, I hated it too, because my hair actually be this long and it looks this long. So that's just how it go. But again, if you guys want to know anything about how I live the everyday life as a trans, if you have any questions about dating or stuff like that, or you know how I go. Ow.
Yo, please, somebody call me.
Who is it?
Unknown number.
If it's an unknown number, I'm not.
9240.
Hand in here. Germ, I'm gonna call you right back, bro. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, he hung up anyway. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, please holler at me. You know, if you want to know how I feel in the morning when I wake up, I have my days where I'm not in the mood to talk. I have my days where my patience is thinner than usual. You know what I'm saying? It's just life. That's just how it goes. But I need y'all to talk to me. I don't bite. I promise I don't bite. But I need y'all to talk to me. Let me know what's up. As a trans male, excuse me. Alright. Excuse me, guys. No. My bad, guys. My food just got here. Had to get wrong side. Had to get right. I'm gonna end it here. You know, just talk to me. I feel good today. You know, I'm about to start a new job today. And ooh, let me talk about that. My manager is a gay man who, of course, supports the LGBTQ line community, however you want to look at it. He's open. He respects me as a man, and it should be fine. I'm actually going to speak on that in the next video, you know, to let you guys know how that actually went for me. But everything is everything. I feel good today. confidence is at an ultimate high. I got some good sleep. Only working one job today. Oh, I'm lit. I am lit. Fucking lit. Yeah, I don't know, yo. I really like, I run off an extended battery pack, and sometimes it's a lot. But that's only because I'm chasing multiple dreams at one time. So, gotta make it happen, you know? While I'm still young and got it in me, but one thing that I had to overcome as a child, you know, was the fact that I have a speech alter, what they call it, speech impediment, something like that, speech alter, speech impediment, something along those lines. I have one. It's basically where the brain and the tongue don't move at the same speed. So you basically stutter here and there, you know what I'm saying? Some people have it worse than others. I have a handle on mine, you know what I'm saying? To the point where it's a part of my personality at this point. That was one of the things that I had to overcome just as a person, as a child. I didn't want to speak in front of big crowds. I didn't want to speak out loud in class if I wasn't smacked and didn't know the answer anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I limited myself to certain things because I didn't know how to deal with what I was going through. And plus, I think it's an overbite, underbite, something. Oh, yeah, overbite. Because if I had underbite, I'd be like, overbite. So I talk with my tongue a lot, see? Working on it, Invisalign, soon come. But, so, you know, that's another thing that, you know, it gets in the way. My tongue. So I literally had to figure out how to get my point across and, you know, still stay calm enough to not, you know, let my speech take over. But if I'm mad or just not in the mood to be dealing with something, or somebody got me ultimately fucked up, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm sorry if, you know, any kids are watching, but if you just, you know, you catch me at a bad angle, yeah, sometime my speech you know, mess up. But other than that, you know, like, I got a hold on it overall. That was a big thing for me for the majority of my life. So being that I'm doing this YouTube channel, it's, you know, different. You know, it's a new step out of my element, something that, you know, I'm not used to. Mind you, I'm an artist. I write music. You know, it's been my thing. So when I rap, I don't stutter because I don't have to stop and think about the next thought. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. Hey, like, I don't know if you just peeped it, but when I said stop and think about the next thought, I stop and thought about the next thought. You get what I'm saying? But when I spit, been in the gutter, sick of the gutter. I'm on the way out of this bitch. That's word of my mother. My back heat like the summer. Fuck her good, but I don't love her. She all up on a nigga lumber. I get the chicken in your slumber. Yeah, flipping the pecky, I'm on. I came up from nothing, so please don't fuck with me now that I'm on. You see how I don't stutter? Like, it's just a flow because not only is it something that I enjoy doing, but it comes off the head. Like, it's just like, it's not like, you know, it's not something that I have to stop and actually put a lot of energy into. It's something that I love. So I feel like that's why, you know, it's easier for me. So not only is this video for trans males, you know, to not feel, so scared to be you. But this is also for people out there with speech alters, impediments, issues. Stop. Think about what you want to say. Start over. Find your pace. That's all you got to do. That's what I've been doing. It don't stop me from getting no money. It don't stop me, from talking to the ladies. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop me in an interview. I might get anxious depending on the situation at hand, but I deal with it. Nip it in the ass. Get to it. I'm a boss. So at the end of the day, there's nothing I can't overcome except death. I can't just say, okay, I'm back. Let's get to it. No. See, once you're dead, you're dead. So the point of this is face a fear that you would never think that you had the balls to face. Look it in the eye. Get in your stance. You know what I'm saying? Get, however you fight, you do your little, UFC shit, MMA shit, whatever, or you know what I'm saying? If you box, you know what I'm saying, get right, do what you do. Face that fear. Knuckle up with that shit and get right. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Because I'm dealing with it. If I could do it, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Don't think about it, just do it. That's another reason, that's another reason why the link on the YouTube channel was 2 days late, because I thought too hard on it. Almost didn't do it. Right? Don't think about it, just do it. Fuck it. You only got one time to live and experience things for what it honestly is. Just do it. So I'm gonna leave it there. Face a fear. Pick one, anyone. Face it. Nip it in the ass. Deal with it. And then think about how it makes you feel to know that you actually, you know what I'm saying, bossed up, got right, and now that's one thing off your list that you have to overcome as a person. I take that as a win. I'm not taking no more L's. I told myself the minute I came home that I wasn't taking no more L's. The minute that they beat that gate open and I walked to the other side, I wasn't taking no more L's. So with that being said, I love y'all. And elevation, still, my favorite word, I love it. Elevation. Look it up. Elevation. Do what you gotta do to grow in every aspect of your life, from every angle, you know what I'm saying? Protect your peace. Do what you gotta do to maintain growth, steady growth, to the point where you can't even believe it's you. Because that's where I'm at right now. And I'm proud of myself. I don't care if nobody else is proud of me. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. I'm learning. Every day I learn something new. I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? And I came from nothing, literally. My people had to earn everything they had. I ain't have it all. You know what I'm saying? Shit won't sweet all the time, you feel me? And then after I ended up on my own, shit definitely wasn't sweet. So I definitely came from nothing. So, being that I'm a person who has a list of things that he wants to achieve and accomplish in his lifetime, I'm speaking to everybody out there that's scared to take that one step out. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do to get that hustle started. You know what you got to do to get back into school. You know what you got to do to, to get that girl, that job. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do. Do it. Boss the fuck up and do it. I'm going to leave it there because I got to get in the shower. I got stuff to do with my day. Love y'all. Hold it down. Shaun the Dawn is out. You heard?